Hey guys, it's Lord here, back again with an overview of the Super 7 Ultimates Conan the Barbarian Wave 1. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty guys, as I said before, today we are doing an overview of the first wave of Conan the Barbarian Ultimates from the fine folks over at Super 7. Super 7! Whether you like the price of these or not, they all look really freaking badass. So we're just going to run down the line here. Well, we're going to skip a little bit here and there, but... and for those of you who don't know, Rexor and Thorgrim are not mine, those are the old man's. Mr. Brian was nice enough to loan them to me to do their individual reviews and also this video. So with that being said, let's kick things off with Mr. Conan, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. And I cracked myself up, I swear. He is pretty cool. Not the Conan I prefer. I much prefer the shirtless version that is coming out a little bit later this year. A few months, actually. I think that comes out around the same time as my Ultimate King Diamond! And with that being said, I still think this is possibly the second best figure in the wave. I don't know. It's between him and old Rexor Thorgrim on the far right there. I really like that figure too, just aesthetic-wise. But Conan, as you know, he comes with those two crazy kind of gauntlet stabby things with the chains on them. He also comes with the sword he normally uses. He comes with the broken version of the sword that comes with Thorgrim / Rexor. Again, I frickin' names. I'm recording all this stuff in advance, guys. Cut me some slack. And then he comes with a couple of glaives. So, yeah, he comes with 2 things I have on him and 4 things that are most likely going to be in the hands of Mythic Legions in the future. Near future, mind you. So, yeah, that's Conan. He also comes with a screaming head. I didn't care for that one as much. I prefer the closed mouth head myself. I think it's a little bit more accurate to Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness. But speaking of likenesses, we have Mr. James Earl Jones himself, ThulsaDoom, who comes with an unhelmeted James Earl Jones head, and that thing looks absolutely incredible. He also comes with a ceremonial dagger and the 2 larger daggers I have in his hands now. He's got a couple of daggers that store on his belt there. They are removable. I'm not sure if he's supposed to have 4 daggers or not, but he just looks too badass with those 2 giant daggers and the other daggers in the sheath, so that's how I'm going to display mine. If you got a problem with that, well, suck it. I don't care. I like cool toys. Sue me. He's got a lot of snakes on him, though. Lots of snakes and almost realistic leather-looking armor and whatnot. And for those of you who are a little bit concerned with the head sculpt, the helmeted head sculpt, the one that's on him right now, as far as that little sundial goes, that little kind of compass thing on his forehead, mine appears to be, for the most part, pretty centered. So I know some people's are a little bit off. I would recommend you contact Super 7 about that. I think they should have some replacement heads available. I don't know by now. These have been out for quite some time. Excuse me. And aren't exactly the easiest to come by anymore. So with that in mind, you know, be wary when you contact Super 7 customer service. They may or may not have replacement heads with the sundial properly positioned, but mine appears to be. I believe was it Toy Bro pointed it out that his was a little off center there. So if that does bug you, I would hit up Super 7 about that one, because nobody's got these anymore. They're all sold out. And for those of you who also don't know, ThulsaDoom is my favorite of this wave. He is freaking badass looking. I love the design of the helmet. I think it looks awesome. And at the moment, he is in the top 10 action figures of the year so far. Right up there with Death Metal Batman, Spawn, and Bane and Scarecrow. So, moving on from him, we have Thorgrim or Rexor, whoever it is, Conan's little sidekick there, who comes with the amazing Bruce Dickinson head. Watch my review of that if you don't get that joke. As well as a cool looking hammer and a sword. Again, this is Mr. Bryan's figure, so he does not have his weapons in his hands. That, I gotta say, Super 7, you gotta work out some of the kinks with these. I love these figures, but here's the deal. The hands are too stiff for the accessories. They were a lot better back when they did the Motu movie figures, and even the comic book Conan. I don't remember his hands being this stiff. And also the shiny skin. It's particularly a problem on Conan, because he's got the most skin showing. Granted, I can kind of look past that and be like, well, he's sweating. But at the same time, these are like $50 a piece, so step up the quality just a little bit. You're almost there. You're getting there. You got the sculpt and paint down. You just need to use more matte plastic when it comes to flesh tone, and maybe soften the hands up and maybe tighten up the hips, because Rexor and Thorgrim here have pretty loose hips. Well, Rexor does, or Thorgrim, whoever the freaking Conan sidekick guy is, has the loose hips. Everyone else seems to be pretty much okay as far as that goes. But I would say he's my least favorite in the set, just because, well, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's not old Rexor on the end, or Thorgrim again. I'm never going to remember their names. Dude with the cool furry cape on the end there. That's either my second or third favorite of this set. Thorgrim there, I'm just going to call him Thorgrim, screw it. Thorgrim there just doesn't have as much going on as the other figures, but that's okay. That's how he's supposed to look. He still looks awesome. Still has nice sculpt and paint. Doesn't suffer from the shiny skin problem as much, because he's covered in fur and armor and whatnot. But yeah, just not my favorite in the set. Still a really solid figure, and blows lots of other figures I've looked at on this channel out of the water as far as I'm concerned. But then wrapping things up, we have Mr. Rexor on the end there. He's got a snake helmet, snake-ish helmet. He's got some snakes on his armor. I'm just going to assume that he is one of ThulsaDoom's guys, just based off of his outfit. Again, I haven't seen the Conan movie in years, and I do not even remember Rexor and Thorgrim, or Rexar, whatever the name is. It sounds like a bunch of Gwar dudes, to be honest with you. Thulsa, Rexor, Thorgrim. Sounds like groupies at a Gwar show. But I digress. Again, third or second favorite figure in the set, just because he's got a lot going on aesthetically. Comes with some pretty cool weapons. I love the axe. Love that freaking sword with the deer skull on it, or the stag skull, ram skull, whatever it is, skull. Badass. I want it for my figures, but I can't have it because I can't find this dude anywhere online because he's sold out. But with that being said, he also suffers from some of the sticky joint issues that I had with old Thorgrim over there. I'm not sure why those two had those problems and ThulsaDoom and Conan didn't, but I guess hooray for me. That's less work I need to do because these aren't my figures, as I said before. Well, Thorgrim and Rexor. Conan and Thulsa are mine, of course, but nobody cares. And also, before I forget, Rexor comes with the awesome James Hetfield head sculpt. Watch my review of that figure from yesterday, I think, if you don't get that joke. So with that being said, that's pretty much a wrap for this wave. This was a pretty quick overview, I think, of the entire wave. I would say if you can, pick up all four, but if you can only pick up a couple, definitely pick up ThulsaDoom and the Conan, in case you missed out on the shirtless Conan and you have a chance to buy the Pit Fighter Conan over there. So with that being said, I'm getting sleepy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know whenever I upload more videos like this one. We're going to be going back to the regular review schedule, I think. 3 videos a week. I don't know, it's been 2 weeks since I really picked up anything other than those Motu figures, so we'll see. I still have figures from Stiltman to review. I would at least like to do Spider-Gwen and Peter B. Parker properly, unlike Mr. Frogman, who just was just the butt of a very cruel joke. Go back a couple of weeks ago if you missed that video. And as always, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at overlord.productions. Same profile picture as the one on this channel. I do unboxings over there, live unboxings, and then I upload them to IGTV afterwards. So if you're into that type of thing, hit me up over there. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of these figures, if you missed out on these figures, if you have these figures, if you like these figures, if you don't like these figures, if you think Super7's full of shit for charging $50 for something like this, because I kind of think they are. And as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.